Hi, how are you? It's me, Cooper the Cooped Up Cowboy. I have a question for you. Are you cooped up? Do you feel cooped up? Do you get grumpy sometimes when you're cooped up? Like I do? Or stressed or upset? Do you say things you didn't mean to say to people? Or do you act mean to people sometimes? Or do you get in people's way? Or you start annoying people? Kind of like poking at a bear? Poke, poke, poke at that bear until that bear goes, rah, and he comes after you? It's easy to do sometimes, isn't it? But you know what I have to do when I start feeling grumpy or I want to aggravate somebody? That's a fun word, aggravate. But it's not a fun thing to do because it just makes people mad. But do you know what I remind myself? I remind myself what God told me in the Bible, in the first book of the Bible, in the book of Genesis. He told me in Genesis chapter 1, so God created man in his own image. He created him in the image of God. He created them male and female. That's when God made us. He created us. He used his power and his love and his grace to create you and me, boys and girls, men and women, in his own image. That means like him. And so, you know what I remember when I'm grumpy and mean and annoying people? I remember that God created me in his image. And when I'm grumpy or mean or annoying, I'm not acting like I'm in his image. I'm not showing people what God looks like or how God acts or how God loves us. And so I have to remind myself, Cooper, you can act like God. He made you to act beautifully, to make you wonderful, so that other people will find you to be a blessing. And that's what I want to remind you of today, too. You were made in God's image. You were made to be wonderful. Don't sink down to a low level and be annoying or disobedient or troublesome. Be wonderful. Let the Spirit of God stir you up to good works. May He give you life and may He make you wonderful. May He make you a blessing to your mom and your dad and your brother and your sister and your neighbor and your friends and everybody around. May they say, hey, that person looks like God. That person was made in God's image, just like Jesus. I hope today you live remembering that you were made to be wonderful and to reflect how wonderful God is. He sure loves us, doesn't he? Ooh, he's good.